at strong safety?
Or? J-Ron can play both as far as free and strong, but he'll also play some dime for us. He's a guy that I really like him in that role, to be honest with you, because he's a great blitzer. He's a great guy, pressure guy with his speed and length, just presence coming off the edge. Or bringing him inside. I mean, you can do a lot of things with a guy like J-Ron. I think we'll grow that role this year. But as far as safety, he can play either one of them and has played both of them. I really like our guys. I mean, this is as good a look in a secondary group as you're going to see. I mean, these guys can all run. They're athletic. We've got more experience back there now. I know we lost Robert and Gary, and that's two big losses for us as far as playing-wise, but we got some guys that have been around here now a couple of years that, have kind of been just chomping at the bit for more opportunity, like a Cordray Tankersley, who I think is an outstanding prospect going into his junior year. Marcus Edmond, Ryan Carter, Adrian Baker, all these guys are ready for more, and it's going to be very competitive this spring. T.J. Green is as good an athlete. He's kind of that Vic Beasley, just – this time last year, we just moved him to safety, and he didn't know anything. And now he's had a year. He's just now in position to go compete, to be a starter. So watching that competition, and then you take a guy like Jadar. We don't have a guy on our team that's more transformed after a couple of years than Jadar Johnson. I mean, this guy, he ran the fastest 60 shuttle the other day. We did a little combine the other day. I mean, he's tremendous, strong as an ox, confident. It's just – whereas a couple of years ago he was, trying to go home. Wasn't sure he was good enough to play at this level. Just immature. And now I look at him now, I'm like, holy cow. So you put Jadar. Corinne's going to play some safety this spring as well, because we got to continue to cross-train him. J-Ron and T.J. Green. It's a pretty talented group to go with those corners. With McKenzie and Cordray, Adrian, all those guys, and you got Chalmers coming in here. So it's Van Smith's in the mix, Jeffrey Gibson coming off a red shirt. It's a deep and talented secondary that I think can be a real strength for us.
Are Ebo and Pagano ready to take that next step?
That's what we got to find out. I think that physically they're prepared. Are they emotionally and mentally ready to go do it? We're going to put them in that position. We're going to challenge them every day. There's nobody that I'd rather have handling that process than Marion Hobby and Dan Brooks, I can assure you. I love what I've seen out of both of them in the offseason. They both have really worked very, very hard. Pagano did 38 reps of 225 the other day. I mean, it's unreal. But that's how he is. I mean, he is a worker. Loves the weight room, obviously. And just a very, very committed guy. So I'm excited to see him get that opportunity, to get more reps. It's just been hard with the type of depth that we've had in here. He's another one of those guys like a Kevin Dodd. He's going to be a redshirt sophomore. He's been here 2 years, redshirted, got a little bit of experience as a redshirt freshman. But now, hey, Deshaun, Josh Watson, Grady, those guys are out of here. It's time for him to shine. And he's going to get a whole new opportunity as opposed to just a guy that's trying to break in. Now he's got a chance to compete to be the guy. And, we'll see how that all plays out. But I personally, think Ebo and Pagano are two guys that have to come through for us to have a good year next year.